The Senate will come to order, and Senator Crowder will lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
Mr. Majors, would you please take the roll?
Aguilar, Balmer, Baumgartner, Brophy,
Excused.
Cadman, Crowder, Grantham, Guzman, Harvey, Heath, Herpin, Hill,
Absent.
Hodge, John, Johnston,
Absent.
Jones, Kafalis, Kerr, King,
Excused.
Lambert, Lundberg,
Excused.
Marble, Newell, Nicholson, Renfro,
Excused.
Rivera, Roberts,
Excused.
Scheffel, Schwartz, Schwartz, Stedman, Tucktrop, Todd, Ulibarri, Zenzinger. Madam President.
Here. With 28 present, 2 absent, and 5 excused, the Senate has a quorum. Motion to adopt the journal. Senator Kafalis.
Thank you, Madam President. Good morning, colleagues. Happy first day of spring. I move that the reading of the journal of March 19th be dispensed with and the journal be approved as corrected by the Secretary.
You've heard the motion. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. The motion is adopted. Committee reports.
March 19, 2014, Committee on Judiciary. After consideration, the Mayor's Committee recommends the following House Bill 1047 be amended as follows and as so amended before the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. March 19, 2014, Committee on Business, Labor, and Technology. After consideration, the Mayor's Committee recommends the following House Bill 1274 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. March 19, 2014, Committee on Business, Labor, and Technology. After consideration, the Mayor's Committee recommends the following Senate Bill 156 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation.
Senate Services.
March 20th, 2014, correctly engrossed Senate Bill 123, correctly re-engrossed Senate Bills 92 and 143, correctly revised House Bill 1092, correctly re-revised House Bills 1030, 1117, 1142, 1160, 1177, 1188, 1182, and 1222, correctly enrolled Senate Bill 63, 102, and 137.
Message from the House.
March 19, 2014, Madam President, the House has passed on third reading and transmitted the Revised Order of Statutes, House Bills 1308, 1161 as amended, 1180 as amended, 1207 as amended, 1221 as amended, 1227 as amended. The House has passed on third reading and returns herewith Senate Bills 62, 104, 106, 109, 110, 132. The House has postponed indefinitely Senate Bill 101. The bills return herewith. The House has voted to concur in Senate amendments to House Bills 1152, 1107, and 1184 and has repassed the bills as so amended.
Message from the Reviser.
March 19, 2014, we herewith transmit without comment House Bill 1308 without comment as amended House Bills 1161, 1180, 1207, 1221, and 1227.
Introduction of bills.
Senate Bill 163 by Senators Stedman and King and Representative Lee concerning clarifying changes to provisions related to the sentencing of persons convicted of drug crimes.
Judiciary Committee. Members will stand in a brief recess. The Senate will come back to order. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I move we proceed out of order for a moment of personal privilege.
For,
Senator Guzman.
okay, the motion before the body is to grant Senator Guzman a moment of personal privilege out of order. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. Senator Guzman is granted a moment of personal privilege. Senator Guzman.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, if I could have your attention, I want to recognize here in the chamber some members from our Southern Ute Indian Tribal Council. They are here today along with the Ute Mountain Ute Tribe and the Northern Ute Tribe as well. They are here for a meeting along with the Lieutenant Governor who chairs their commission. And I would very much like to introduce to you the Vice Chairman of the Southern Ute Indian Tribal Council, James M. Olguin. He's standing here. I would like to also introduce to you Pathimi Goodtracks, who's a councilwoman with the Southern Ute Indian Tribe Council. And Mr. Alex Cloud, who is a councilman with the Tribal Council. And it is our distinct honor to recognize the tribal youth royalty who are here as well, if they would please stand. I want to thank you all for being here, and thank you as we move through the day, and hope that you have a wonderful, progressive, and helpful commission meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I would also move that we proceed out of, excuse me, my voice, proceed out of order for a moment of personal privilege for Senator Rivera.
The motion is to grant Senator Rivera a moment of personal privilege out of order. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. Senator Rivera is granted a moment of personal privilege.
Thank you, Madam President. I just wanted to alert the chamber, the fellow senators, that one of our own here, our janitor, Chris, is having hip surgery today, and so I just want you to keep him in mind and in your prayers and so on, that everything turns out well. The janitors and all the custodial folks sure do a good job over here at the Capitol, so once again, if you keep him in mind, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you.
I guess we'll go. He's coming. I guess he's out. I guess he's coming. They got the elevator open. Maybe get him back on the roll.
Yeah, I think I'll wait to start us.
Right. Right. Yeah. Let's-
Yay. The Senate will come back to order. We are very happy to add Senator Lundberg to the roll. Third reading of bills calendar. Mr. Majors, would you please read the title to House Bill 1092?
House Bill 1092 by Representative Vigil and Senator Gonzalez concerning the voluntary contribution designation benefiting the Colorado Youth Conservation Corps Fund that appears on the state individual income tax return forms.
Senator Gonzalez.
Thank you, Madam President. I move House Bill 1092 on third reading and final passage and respectfully ask for your support.
Is there any discussion? The question before the body is the adoption of House Bill 1092 on third reading. Are there any no votes? Senators Marble, Rivera, Grantham, Baumgartner, Lundberg, Balmer, Lambert. Mr. Minority Leader. Senator Scheffel. With 20 ayes, 9 noes, 2 absent, and 4 excused, House Bill 1092 is adopted. Co-sponsors. Mr. Majority Leader. Senators Nicholson, Aguilar, Kerr, Ulibarri, Todd, Toctrop. Madam President Pro Tem, Senator Schwartz. Mr. Majors, would you please read the title to Senate Bill 123?
Senate Bill 123 by Senator Guzman and Representative Kagan concerning the authority of the Peace Officer Standards and Training Board and in connection therewith providing additional rulemaking authority, raising the maximum fee for certification and skills exams, allowing awarding grants to nonprofit organizations, denying certification for municipal violations, and making an appropriation.
Senator Guzman.
Thank you, Madam President. I move Senate Bill 123 on third reading and final passage and ask for an aye vote.
Any discussion? Question is the adoption of Senate Bill 123. Are there any no votes? Senators Rivera, Marble, Lundberg, Lambert, Herpin, Baumgartner, Harvey, Scheffel, Grantham. Mr. Minority Leader. Senator Balmer.
I think it's going to fail.
With 18 ayes, 11 noes, 2 absent, and 4 excused, Senate Bill 123 is adopted. Co-sponsors. Senators Newell, Nicholson. Mr. Majority Leader. Senator Kerr. Senator Jones. General orders, second reading of bills, consent calendar. Senator Kerr.
Thank you, Madam President. I move that the Senate resolve itself into the committee of the whole for purposes of general order, second reading of bills, consent calendar.
You've heard the motion. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The Senate will resolve itself into a committee of the whole for purposes of considering general orders, second reading of bills, consent calendar, and Senator Kerr will take the chair.
Thank you. The committee will come to order. The court rule is relaxed for a minute or two. Mr. Majors, would you please read the titles to all the bills on the general order, second reading of bills, consent calendar, please.
House Bill 1148 by Representative Fields and Senator John concerning guidelines for ensuring the rights of victims of crime to participate in the criminal justice system. House Bill 1206 by Representative Conti and Senator Ulibarri concerning modifications to the Colorado Charitable Solicitations Act and in connection therewith prohibiting certain charitable solicitation practices, modifying the Secretary of State's finding authority, adjusting registration statement requirements, and specifying requirements for appointing registered agents.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move the adoption of all the bills on general order, second reading of bills, consent calendar, which includes House Bills 1148 and 1206. There are no committee reports.
Is there any discussion? The motion before the body is the adoption of all the bills on the general order, second reading of bills, consent calendar. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The bills on the consent calendar are adopted. Majority Leader Heath.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move we rise and report.
Motion is for the body to rise and report. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the committee will rise and report.
Hard day.
I know.
The Senate will come back to order. Senator Kerr.
Thank you, Madam President. The committee has had a number of bills under consideration. Mr. Majors, would you please read the report?
March 20th, 2014, Madam President, your committee of the whole basically reports that in consideration of the following attached bills being second reading thereof makes following recommendations thereon. House Bills 1148 and 1206 passed on second reading and ordered revised placed on the counter for third reading and final passage.
Senator Kerr.
Thank you, Madam President. I move for the adoption of the committee of the whole report.
Is there any discussion? The question for the body is the adoption of the committee of the whole report. Are there any no votes? With 29 ayes, 0 no, 2 absent, and 4 excused, the committee of the whole report is adopted. House Bill 1148, House Bill 1206 passed on second reading and ordered revised and placed on the calendar for third reading and final passage. Please add Senator Hill to the roll call. Mr. Majority Leader.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Madam President. I move we lay over House Bill 1193 until Monday, March 24th.
You've heard the motion. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Second reading will lay over until tomorrow. Consideration of House amendments to Senate bills. Mr. Majors, would you please read the title to Senate Bill 119?
Senate Bill 119 by Senators Heath and Cadman and Representatives Holinghorse and Del Grosso concerning the decriminalization of certain prohibited practices by persons engaged in lobbying.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. We the Senate concur in House amendments to Senate Bill 119.
Thank you. Mr. Minority Leader.
Thank you, President Carroll. I concur that we concur.
Any discussion with the concurrence? Mr. Majority Leader, would you care to explain the House amendments?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Madam President. This is where we decriminalize certain activities of lobbyists, and the House thought we had a little overdone it and added 2 back in, and on consideration, both my colleague and I, co-sponsors of this in the Senate, both agreed, and that is what the amendment does.
Any discussion on the motion to concur? Mr. Minority Leader.
Thank you, President Carroll. Basically, it's they're still prohibited practices, but they are a couple of them are decriminalized. That's the bottom line. I would ask that you concur.
Senator Newell.
Thank you. I was just trying to find more detail. So what is not decriminalized and still prohibited? And
You want us to start over?
no, I've been listening. I just haven't heard it. I haven't heard the detail.
We probably ought to get the statute, but we added basically what we decriminalized.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. We decriminalized 2, and we're putting both of them back on, so it's a little different than what was said. One of these was making loans, lobbyists making loans. They both involved monetary practices. So basically what we did is we added 2 back to the criminalization, and we had decriminalized everything but 1. Now we're adding 2 more back.
Bribery. Close enough?
Any further discussion? Are there any no votes on the motion to concur? With 30 ayes, 0 no, 1 absent, and 4 excused, the Senate concurs with House amendments to Senate Bill 119. Have to re-adopt it first. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I move we re-adopt Senate Bill 119.
Any discussion on re-adoption? Seeing none, the question is re-adoption of Senate Bill 119. Are there any no votes? With 30 ayes, 0 no, 1 absent, 4 excused, Senate Bill 119 is re-adopted. Co-sponsors, Senator Stedman. Signing of bills.
March 20th, 2014, the President signed House Bills 1171, 1191, 1223, and 1256.
And members, just to be clear for the record, when we laid over House Bill 1193, that was until tomorrow, not Monday.
No, until Monday. Until Monday.
Well, we can either lay it over again tomorrow or we can.
I moved to March. That's what I said.
Do you want to do a new motion? Because we already sort of pronounced it that way. I think it's easiest just to take it up tomorrow and lay it over. Announcements.
My folks aren't here yet, but.
Senator Newell.
Thank you, Madam President. I just wanted to say Happiness Day, everybody. It is the second International Happiness Day. So wanted to make sure that this is the day. Unfortunately for Senator Lundberg, it started out horribly, but we are hoping that the rest of the day is full of happiness internationally. So spread the word.
Other announcements. Senator Kafalis.
Okay. Thank you, Madam President. The water tumblers at your desk today are compliments of the ARC of Colorado and 11 local chapters of the ARC throughout the state. For almost 60 years, the ARC has advocated for children and adults with developmental disabilities. I know I can count on them for accurate information and real-life perspective about the impact of our actions in the legislature. ARC staff and volunteers from across the state, I think many of you know this, are hosting us for lunch today at the First Baptist Church across the street. I do hope you can join us. Thank you.
Senator Kerr.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to ask for a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you, Madam President. The West Metro Fire District did suffer a loss in their family, their extended family. One of our firefighters in West Metro passed away quietly in his sleep. His family is here at the Capitol today. I think they're still over in the House, but I would like to read a tribute to Mike Miller. That we hereby extend commendation to Mike Miller for commendable service as a firefighter paramedic, as well as his time spent in the Navy and the West Metro Fire Protection District. Mike Miller's demonstrated commitment to the safety of Colorado citizens and selfless work to preserve life as a paramedic technician is not only worthy of commendation, but also our deep felt thanks. Thank you for your meaningful contributions to this community. Thank you very much, Madam President and colleagues, for your time.
Thank you. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I see no other announcements by any of my colleagues, so let me just say that, I'm sorry, Senator Hodge.
Senator Hodge.
Thank you, Madam President. Just for those people on appropriations, we are not meeting tomorrow morning, but we will be meeting on Tuesday morning. So I hope you can keep your calendar clean for Tuesday at 8:30.
Senator Lundberg.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask for a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you, Madam President. And colleagues, I just wanted to take a moment and thank all of you for the support you were to me in this past couple of weeks with the passing of my father. So many cards came from both sides of the aisle, and so many words of encouragement and the Senate to staff and the Republican caucus both sent a beautiful spray of flowers that was very important and meaningful to not only myself but my family. It's encouraging to see us encourage one another at moments like that, and I thank you very much.
Thank you. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you. I always hate to get back to business after that. Thank you, Senator Lundberg. JBC will not be meeting on adjournment, but will be meeting at 1:30. I've also been told that the Health Committee will lay over House Bill 1126 today. And with that, Madam President, I move the Senate adjourn until Friday, March 21st at 9 a.m.
You've heard the motion. All in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The Senate will adjourn until 9 a.m. tomorrow, Friday, March 21st.